Hi, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative, and I am here today with a project share for the Julie Netting doll collaboration. So myself and D of D Special Things and Terry of Terry EO1, we are doing a collaboration, and each month we're going to be doing something with the Julie Netting dolls. And you will see it's about 20, I think 25 of us that are doing this each month, and there are also a lot of people that are playing along this doing video responses as well. So if you see somebody with the same title VR, check them out as well. But we do have a group of committed ladies, so their links would be in the description box below, who've committed to participate each month to make some type of project using the Julie Netting stamps. You can use the same one each month because, hey, they're paper dolls. You can change them up each month by just altering the paper, altering the skin tone, altering, you know, so many different things on it. You can color it, paint it, alcohol markers. You can do so many different things to that one doll if all you have is one stamp. So you don't have to have a certain amount of stamps to participate. You need to have one. And so each month we come up with something different, and I'm enjoying this collab because it's fun. I love to do paper piecing, I love to do fussy cutting, so this has been a fun collab for me. So anyway, what I did this month, I used the Prima Planner stamps, the little small 4x6 ones. I used a couple of these for my first project. I used this stamp right here from the calendar Must. I used this one and that one. I used both those ladies. And then from the Holiday Bliss, I used her. No, I don't think I used her. And then I used Make Kindness Happen. I used her. And then on this one, I used both of these, and this is Craft Day. So I used both of those. So I used 5 of those stamps. And what I did was, I saw earlier this, I think it was the end of last year, the beginning of this year, I saw another lady. So she had taken a wooden cube and she had decorated it with, I think she used, her theme was the 4 seasons, I think is what it was. Well, anyway, I decided to go ahead, since our prompt this month was spring, or Easter or spring. So I decided to do spring. And when I saw hers, I'll try to put her description in the box below. I can't remember her name, but she did one of these, like I said, several months ago. Maybe it have been a year ago actually. Anyway, so hers was a different thing. I think hers was all 4 seasons, but I decided to just use spring. And what I did for this one was I used this Dollar Tree Bugs and Blooms calendar that I got at the end of the year. And the page that I used was this one right here. And I just took that, whoops, sorry about the glare. I just took that 12 by 12 page and cut it up into 3 3/4 to make these. And then I took the dolls and I just cut off their legs so I can put them up here. So the top one says, and I used some Tim Holtz word stickers, it says, "Be creative." And I did a little bit of stamping in the background. I did a gold leaf around all the edges. Well, before I put anything down, I gessoed the wood just so it wouldn't show through, because the paper is very thin, and it also has, you know, the calendar part on the other side of the paper like this. So I just gessoed and I did a little bit of stamping up there with, I had a, I think it's We Are Members Keeper, the little stamp thing I had. On this one it says, "Embrace Imperfection." Sorry about the glare. And again, I did some stamping when I had on the side of the edges, and then gold leaf around the side. And this one says, "Create Art." And I thought it went so cute with that little French beret. This gives you that artiste look. And this one says, "Laugh and Love." Again, it's stamped in the background. That says hello. Sorry about the glare. And this one says, "Oh Happy Day." And then the word stamp says, "Be Original." If it's going to focus. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. So that is the cube. I didn't put anything on the bottom except some little pegs, which I got from the Mara Road from Tuesday morning for $1.09. It was a pack of 30 of those little spools. So I just used them as the legs. So that was my little first project. I thought it was kind of cute, nice and spring. Everything was, you know, spring colors, the butterfly and everything. So that was the first one. And then what I did was, you know, I was doing some more pages for my art journal. So I used a couple more. I used, this one is Callie. She's one like the first edition, I think. And this is Cara. I believe I said that correctly. I like her little spunky leg. And then Cara with her flowers, bringing in the spring. And so with the art, I did one for my cricket. And this was from Nate's ABCs. I came up with that design. This says April showers bring May flowers. The April and the May came from, what cartridge was it? I think it was the calendar cartridge. And then the showers bring flowers. Oh, I just forgot what letters, where I got the front from. But I know this came from Nate's ABCs. So that is, hopefully it's not too, a little close. Let me move that back a little bit so you can kind of see that. So that was my first layout, and I just inked all the edges, and I put 2 layers down here. I didn't color her skin tone because it's brown paper. I don't like it. It doesn't take the alcohol markers too well. When I tried to color it before on some other stamps, it didn't color right, so I didn't do that. But I already had those cut out and dressed before I found out my first one was messed up. So on this one, these 2 pages actually came from a calendar page. Again, I'll show you when I use this for the last couple of months for my calendar page. This one is this particular one right here. And what I did was I cut that vine in half, and I fussy cut all those letters out and everything, and I made 2 pages. And I used basically the same colors. One is with gelatos and one is with acrylic paints. So the first one I used gelatos as the background, and gelatos are just those waxy crayons, the little fat crayons that you put out, and they're water soluble, so water can make them run. So I just did some green and some blue and some white, 2 shades of blue and some white in the background for that. And then I moved my camera back. And then I used my roller stamp that I got from Tuesday Morning, which is on the rolls, and I just wrote that across there, and I laid out the words. It says every day is a new beginning. So I thought that was kind of springy too, with growth and the colors of spring. And then I did the other half of that same page, the other half of that vine, and I just used acrylic paints on the background. And this one I just used some blue and some white for the clouds, and then some green down the bottom in that same roller stamp. I don't know if you can see those little flowers right there. That's the roller stamp that I'm talking about. And just put up there, and I just stamped out time to grow. So again, these are just part of my little book. So that one was Cara, and this one was Cara, and then this one was Callie. So there are my projects for this month, and my art journals is just coming along. I got quite a few pages. I need to get some more videos up with some other pages I made. So excited, I'm finally gonna get that done this year. But I hope you watch all the other ladies' channels. Check them out, like and subscribe, and I hope you will pull out your stamps and go back to paper piecing and pretend like you're playing with paper dolls and have fun. Because hey, you get to be the fashion designer. You get to make them look however you want them to look. You make them your models. So have fun, enjoy, and be creative. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. And like and subscribe.